I literally am afraid for my life now.
A violent home invasion, one man shot, two women tied up, all while a baby slept inside. What the thieves got away with and how detectives are trying to track them down. Pointers from a pro. Some Southern California kids got free tips and tricks from an NBA player.
The Rundown, brought to you by Goal Zero.
Hello, everyone. You're watching The Rundown. I'm Robin Winston. There's growing safety concerns for people living in the San Gabriel Valley after two armed men committed a violent home invasion over the weekend. They broke into a home on Logden Avenue in Temple City early Sunday morning. They zip-tied two women and shot a man in the arm during the brazen robbery. A toddler was sleeping in the home and wasn't injured. Some neighbors say their community has become a target for home invasions.
I don't want to be a victim, and I want to retire in my home, and I don't want to die in my home, and I literally am afraid for my life now.
The sheriff's department says the armed man got away with $2,000 in cash. Detectives are looking through security footage to try to track them down. Well, get those free at-home COVID tests while you can. It's all coming to an end later this week. The government will end its giveaway of tests this Friday because there's not enough funding from Congress. Most people will still have the option to visit free testing sites or get reimbursed for a test through private insurance. 600 million tests have been distributed through the COVID-19 website. We're in for another hot week, which means fire danger is high here in our area. Fire crews want to make sure that people living near hillsides are ready to evacuate if a fire breaks out.
Yeah, so this is our Ready, Set, Go file. It has all of our important papers, everything that we don't want to have to spend time replacing.
They held a mock wildfire evacuation drill over the weekend. Residents living in the Santa Monica Mountain Canyon were encouraged to prepare a travel bag and practice the evacuation route.
If you have a street sign that says no parking on red flag days, you should already have a Ready, Set, Go bag, because those are very narrow streets that are going to be congested with fire apparatus coming up to do fire suppression.
When residents evacuate early, LA fire officials say it gives crews a better chance of getting into the affected areas so that they can control the fire more quickly. With more on that dangerous heat wave that's heading our way, meteorologist Belinda Leon has all the details on just how hot it's going to get.
Hi there. Well, the main headline in the coming days is going to be widespread heat moving into Southern California. From Wednesday through Sunday, expect the hottest temperatures so far this summer, a possibility for some record highs and an elevated risk for heat illness for people who have to work outside, the homeless, or those that don't have adequate cooling. We have an excessive heat watch that starts Wednesday morning, lasts through Sunday evening. Coastal temperatures between 80 to 95 degrees, and inland highs in the triple digits, almost 110 in a few locations. Here's an example. When you take a look at the trend for Moreno Valley, the work week starts off toasty in the 90s, but we'll already have those triple digits starting on Tuesday, 102. And those triple digit temperatures continue all the way into the holiday weekend. You guys know the drill. Stay hydrated, avoid being outside during the peak heat of the day, stay cool, and check on the elderly. Be safe.
The Buffalo Bills are cutting ties with a rookie punter from Southern California days after a lawsuit was filed against him. That suit alleges Matt Ariza and two teammates at San Diego State gang raped a 17-year-old girl at a party. The Bills' decision follows public backlash to its initial decision to stand by Ariza. On Friday, the team announced they had conducted a thorough investigation into the allegations. But the attorney for the alleged victim says she was never contacted. The girl's father shared his thoughts about Ariza being kicked off the team.
I would say it's a step in the right direction towards justice. I don't know what the Buffalo Bills knew and when they knew it. I don't know what their motives were. One of the reasons that she's doing this is to try and change culture.
San Diego police have turned over the findings from their investigation to the district attorney. She will decide whether to pursue charges. Some relief for parents still struggling to find formula for their babies. Abbott is restarting production on its most popular infant formula, Similac. Its Michigan plant is finally fully operational after it was shut down for contamination concerns. You may remember earlier this year, those concerns triggered a nationwide formula shortage. Stores struggled to stock formula. Parents were scrambling to find some, and the White House had to step in. Right now, Abbott is working to get that Michigan plant up to full speed. It will take them about 6 weeks to begin shipping Similac to stores.
I'm a power blackout, and I'm going to put you in the dark. What is that?
It's the Yeti 3000X solar generator, a home backup system from Goal Zero. Take that, blackout.
Major changes could be on the way for the home of the LA County Fair. A community meeting is set for Wednesday about the future of the Fairplex in Pomona. Plans are in the works to develop the nearly 500-acre site with things like entertainment venues, restaurants, retail stores, and affordable housing. There's also a push to preserve the historic elements of the Fairplex, including the farm. We're learning more about how much money you might be able to save if you can put up with commercials in the middle of your favorite Netflix shows. According to Bloomberg, the streaming giant's upcoming ad-supported plan could cost anywhere from $7 to $9 a month. Commercials could take a decent chunk off of the most popular plan, which offers full HD streaming on 2 screens for $15.99 a month. Bloomberg says Netflix plans to show about 4 minutes of commercials for every hour of programming. Netflix released new photos at a premiere date for its upcoming comedy about the last Blockbuster store in the country. Randall Park stars as a store's operator who, along with his employees, must fight to stay relevant. The show is produced by Universal Television, which is owned by NBC4's parent company, Comcast NBC Universal. All 10 episodes of Blockbuster will hit Netflix on November 3rd. Coming to a theater near you for one day, movie tickets will be just $3 as a part of a newly launched National Cinema Day. The goal is to lure moviegoers back to theaters following the pandemic. The Cinema Foundation announced that this coming Saturday, September 3rd, will be a nationwide discount day in more than 3,000 theaters. Major chains like AMC and Regal Cinemas are participating in the discount. Organizers say this event is a trial that could become an annual event if successful. Taylor Swift surprised her fans at the VMAs. She announced her next album while accepting an award Sunday night. It's called Midnights. She wrote on social media, "This is a collection of music written in the middle of the night, a journey through terrors and sweet dreams." Talk about inspiration. The new album will be out October 21st. A special treat for more than 200 kids in Lancaster. They had a chance to get coached by a pro. NBA Zaire Williams, who plays for the Memphis Grizzlies, returned to his hometown over the weekend to host a free basketball clinic. He did a bunch of drills for the kids and showed off some of his skills, of course. Williams says it's all about giving back to his community.
Just give them a safe place where they can just have fun and play basketball and, just enjoy themselves. We didn't have this when I was a kid growing up out here, so I just feel like if I have the opportunity to be able to give back, it's honestly my duty to do that.
That's what it's all about, right? It's great to see giving back. His parents were also at the clinic. They say they just always taught their son to be a leader. All right, a Texas grandma is back in the cockpit flying commercial flights 24 years after retiring. Tamara Nicholas graduated from the Air Force Academy decades ago. She piloted refuelers and went on to teach. Nicholas retired when she and her husband started a family, but now her kids are grown and she says she was ready to get back in the air. And after 2 years of adapting to new technology, Nicholas got hired at Southwest Airlines. Yes, and guess what? Her husband, who is also a pilot, joined her for her inaugural flight.
I was like, are we going to tell the passengers? Do you think they'll like it? Kind of thing. And he right away made the announcement. And this is my wife's first flight at Southwest Airlines. So
I'm super proud of her.
Of course we like it. This is an awesome story. So flying runs in the family. Their 2 oldest children also attended the Air Force Academy. And I love it. Like when you can pursue your dreams and your passion and then do it with family right there by your side. How awesome is that? You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and on our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4. Weekdays from 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be helping you get around with the traffic reports throughout the morning. I'll see you next time on The Rundown.